Again with the most elegant journalist around, Steve Flink, talking about ladies this time, which is my favorite subject, outside of the tennis, of course. What was your impression yesterday seeing the two Williams losing? I thought, in a way, it was a little deserved. I mean, of course, it's not their fault if they couldn't get ready before, they couldn't play more tennis. But if they would have won or made the finals, it would have been terribly bad, in my opinion, for the women's tennis. I don't know what you think.
I could not agree more. It would have been a very bad thing. It would have created all this excitement and energy and aroused some interest in the women's game from sports fans, but tennis followers, I think, would have been disappointed because you shouldn't be able to come back after being, I mean, it's Serena's case, gone almost a year from Wimbledon last year to Eastbourne, and Venus out from the Australian Open up to Eastbourne. It's too long to be away. It was admirable that they gave it their best, but they both were thoroughly outplayed yesterday. I thought that Bartoli played an excellent match against Serena Williams. Bartoli, the former finalist here, you know, right-handed version of Monica Seles to me.
Correct.
Two-handed strokes on both sides, great angles. She outplayed Serena, and I don't think Serena was terribly sporting when it was over, but that does tell you just how much Serena Williams still cares.
You know, Bartoli looks like Goddess Kali, you know? Too many hands, you don't know where they're coming from.
It's true.
All those. Listen, Bartoli, we are talking now just before the quarters of finals. So we don't know what will happen. What do you expect from Bartoli and Lisicki? Because in normal time, I would say that Bartoli is the favorite. But how tired she can be? Because she played, you know, she semi-final in Paris, then she won Eastbourne. She's again in the quarter-finals here after 3 marathons.
Yes.
And very tired. I mean, also psychologically, it's very stressing. I mean, can she beat Lisicki, who serves very, very well, almost the most powerful after the Williams?
It's a tough test for her. I mean, and you have to follow up what you did with your big emotional win over Serena Williams and now play somebody that you're expected to beat. That's a lot tougher in many ways psychologically. On the other hand, I think Bartoli is on such a good roll that she also ought to be feeling sort of rejuvenated in a way. This is the best stretch of tennis she's ever had in her career in 2011, so I still think she might squeeze through that match. It'll be very close.
Then Sharapova, I see her favorite versus Cibulkova, who beat Wozniacki, who has a problem with the slams. I mean, Wozniacki, she cannot do well at the slams. I mean, she is number one, and she will be number one until August the 1st.
At least.
For 42 weeks, yes, without winning a slam.
Well, that's because she wins so many other tournaments and she places so well. She does so well across the board. She's so consistent, but she keeps letting herself down at these majors. You could hear it in her voice yesterday. One of the shortest post-match press conferences for a top-flight player that I've ever read, and I think she was deeply disappointed. I don't think she can understand, particularly when she wins the first set 6-1 and she's unable to finish off the match.
Even if they still have to play the quarters of finals, I believe that Sharapova versus Kvitova is the most possible final. I don't know what you think about.
That's the final.
Kvitova has to play Pironkova will be 3 times out of 4 Venus.
Right. No, I like that final. Kvitova, I guess we pronounce it a little differently. I call her Kvitova, but whatever we call her, she's a left-hander. She's gifted. She's had a great last year. She was in the semifinals here a year ago, and I think that would be a very appealing final and a high-quality 3-set match, most likely.
Okay, thanks a lot again to Steve Flink. See you tomorrow.